Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. Today is a day that marks the beginning of something truly powerful. You've spent years studying, pushing through challenges, fighting doubts, and wondering if all your effort would pay off. And now, here you are, employed. You've done what so many people struggle to do. You've landed your first job. But let me tell you something. This moment is not the finish line. It's the starting point. It's the moment where your life shifts from potential to action, from learning to earning, from preparation to execution. Think back to the journey that got you here. The late nights studying, the endless job applications, the interviews that didn't go your way. There were times when you felt frustrated, when you questioned whether the right opportunity would ever come. But you didn't stop. You kept going. That persistence, that hunger, is what separates winners from losers. And now, because you refused to give up, you're here. You proved to yourself and to the world that you are worth hiring. But let me make something very clear. This is just the beginning. You've opened the door, but now you have to walk through it. You have to show up, work harder than anyone else, and make yourself impossible to ignore. There are two types of people in the workplace: those who simply have a job and those who dominate in their job. Which one do you want to be? The world is filled with people who show up just to collect a paycheck, doing the bare minimum and waiting for the weekend. But those people never go far. They stay stuck, living paycheck to paycheck, watching others rise while they remain the same. But that won't be you. You're here to rise. You're here to build something. So what do you do now? You treat every day at work like it's game day. You show up early, stay sharp, and work with purpose. You don't just complete tasks, you master them. You don't just listen, you absorb, you learn, you grow. When others are distracted, you stay focused. When others complain, you find solutions. You become the person the company relies on, the one who is too valuable to ignore. And guess what happens then? Promotions, raises, respect. Opportunities come to those who create them, not those who wait. If you want to be successful, you have to earn it. No one is going to hand you a better life. No one is going to beg you to be great. It's on you. Your first job is more than just a paycheck. It's the start of your legacy. It's your chance to prove to yourself, your family, and the world that you have what it takes. So don't waste it. Work harder than ever. Learn everything you can. Keep climbing. Keep growing. And soon, you won't just be another employee. You'll be a leader, a force, a name that people remember. You made it this far. Now, take this job and turn it into the first step toward greatness. The world is watching. Show them what you're made of.